Hi, my name's Jenny and I am a Business Development Manager with Thermomix in Australia. I'm going to give you a walkthrough now of Cookidoo, and we're going to focus in this session just on the main pages and navigating your way through. So I'm going to start by pointing out the Thermomix logo on the left-hand side of your screen. Up there, that Thermomix logo will always bring you back to this home page. Across the top, you can see there's Explore, and that is going to be a search function. It's going to bring you effectively to a screen very similar to that very first search Cookidoo bar you can see now. We'll look into that one more later. The next one is My Recipes, and that's where you're going to find any collections that you've saved yourself. They are also going to be able to be located on your TM6 as well. My Week shows the recipe meal planning, and that's also going to give you more information around things like your shopping list, how to create it, edit it, how to send it, and how to order as well. We're going to look first though at your profile. So if you click onto that little drop down arrow, there's a few things you can do here. The first one is you can look for help if you need it. You can sign out and change your login if you want to swap accounts. But I'm going to click to the account first so that you can see some of the things you can expect there. So you can see when my membership is currently valid until. I could click in there and view the details. I can also see that I have 2 devices currently paired to this Cookidoo account. I could go in and see more information around my membership in a bit more detail. I can also go through and look at more information on my devices, including serial numbers. I can have a look at content that I may have purchased in the past. I can also add any vouchers. So you may have a Cookidoo voucher, for example, or a gift voucher, and you can redeem it there. I can have a look at what data usage, and then I can also go through and edit my password and my profile details. I'm going to go back up to that where my name is, and I'm going to click on View Profile now. So you can edit this at any point, including pressing Edit, but you can also go through and update things. So at the moment, my cooking style that I most resonate with is time-saving cook. And really that comes down to the fact that I've got young kids personally, but you can match what suits you the best. The other things that I have set up for myself that you would be able to customize to suit your household is I have a Thermomix version. So this is particularly handy when it comes to having a Thermomix TM31, for example, where you don't want to have recipes that are going to be larger than what your bowl can handle. Or if you've got a TM5, you certainly don't want to be including TM6 recipes that feature functions that your Thermomix does not have. So I have a TM6 or 2 TM6s, so I've got all selected. Thermomix accessories, you can also narrow down which accessories you want included. You can alter the language. This is really, really handy if you do speak another language in your home and you want to open up your search to be able to allow for that as well. The country or region there's more than one. They're not necessarily linked to just that language. So for example, I have chosen English. I could, if I wanted to, add the UK or United States to my country or region in my filters. However, I've chosen to stay Australia for now. I like that in my initial result, just because I like to stick to ingredients where possible that are local to me. So that's my preference. You could update them easily through that update filter button, and you can make them suit how it works in your home. So as I said, I'm going to click straight back through now to the Thermomix logo, and that's going to bring me back to the home screen. So scrolling down on the home screen, the first thing you'll notice is you do have that large search bar, and this is very similar to your TM6 and how Cookidoo would look on your screen. You can see the things that I've recently searched for. That's incredibly handy if you cook something regularly. So you're searching for smoothies all the time, you can pop that in and it's going to bring up the search results. I'll look into the search and how that works later on. So scrolling further down, the first up is featured. So this has got a bunch of the latest recipes. You can click on and see more, and that's going to bring a whole list of the latest recipes that have been released recently. You can also find out about new modes. So we have had new modes, and we constantly do have new modes added. And when you have your Thermomix connected, it will automatically, when you log into the internet, it's going to search for the updates on your TM6. So when we do have new modes, sometimes this is a great place to look to get instructions on how they actually work if you're not sure. So most cooked, this is telling me what's hot in my region at the moment. And you can see obviously some cooler weather is starting to hit in across the country. And that means that we are having a lot more of those kind of recipes that are suited to that weather that are being cooked. So further down, a bit more information around some of the promotions that are on, including the Black limited edition Thermomix that has just been released here in Australia and will be out for a short time. You can also see current recipes that are regulars or quite popular at the moment on people's meal plans. You can learn more about the cooking experience, see some of the latest collections, and then we also have some tutorials at the bottom that are going to show you through and help you further with Cookidoo. At the top, I'm going to scroll and show you the For You now. So remember I showed you earlier my profile and my settings. This one is actually going to be customized to me. So it's going to show the kind of foods that are relevant to me and my family with the types of things that I have cooked or that I do save in my meal planning. So as you can see, there's a bit of pasta there. I do have young kids and we do love our pasta in the home. But you can also see the kind of desserts that pop up in our household, and it's just going to suggest things for me to try. So it's not necessarily everything that I've cooked, but it is going to pop on there things that are relevant to my style of cooking. All right, and I'm going to have a look at the last one now, which is themes. And this really is more blogs. There's a bit of a selection. So if I was to click on, for example, I want to learn a bit more about Cookidoo 3.0 and some of the features and how to do it, I can go through and learn more, including watching tutorials, and I can have more information on that. I'm going to click back to that Thermomix logo, and I want to have a look now at discovering the Thermomix blade cover and peeler. So this has just been released not too long ago for the TM6, and this is an incredible mode, the peeler mode, and it's got information on it. This is really, really valuable when it comes to you learning more about your Thermomix also. So I'm going to click back to that Thermomix screen, and if you'd like to learn a little bit more about those tabs, explore my recipes and my week, join me for the next Cookidoo walkthrough where we're going to work a little bit more into how to search